Hello, how's it going, everybody? I'm doing an unboxing for this. I'm getting some stuff set up. Um, also, this is this is Billy from Baka's Collectibles. I do the reviews for Baka's Collectibles and all the pictures and whatnot. Hi. So I'm gonna be doing some stuff. Looking at my computer, it's over here. I'm also live on YouTube, and I want to make sure I have the chat on that side open as well. So just give me a bit. Feel free to check out this box. I'll be over here. Also, you can see some of my shelves as well. Also, hi YouTube. I think, Hi from Brazil, Wesley. So I'm here. Don't have any chats over here. So, all right. Will's here. Hi, Will. I don't know where to look. I got the cameras set up in different weird spots. Um, letting people get in. I'm trying to figure something out. Well, YouTube. I don't necessarily think it's that necessary that I have the chat on OBS, so it's not a big deal. Got 2 people watching on YouTube. Will on Instagram. Got a like bubble. That's neat. This is my first live ever. I've done podcasts with Will about this. We talked about this. Look, there it is. I see Will on YouTube. Um, yeah. I had it set up to where OBS had like this dock for my stream chat, but that's fine. Because I can see it on I have YouTube Studio or not YouTube Studio. I just have the stream up on my other monitor, so there's 4 people on YouTube. Let's go. Got a new viewer. Hello on Instagram. Yeah, this is Hasbro, Haslab, Omega Prime. Will, how does the camera on YouTube look for you? I think it's fuzzy, but it's the best I got. Cool. Um, yeah, got a couple more people going in and out on Instagram. I can probably just go ahead and start getting into this so we're not here all night. I'm sure people that are interested already know or have seen stuff with this. I actually already opened it to be fully transparent. I was going to do the Optimus fix because there's a QC issue. That's massive, I know. Yeah, the fuzzy thing, I don't know. I I tried editing the stuff or fixing the output. It looks great on Instagram. I'm definitely gonna be taking highlights from this, but it's fine. It's good enough. I'll be able to like, I don't know, does that looks good when you put it up to there, so maybe it'll just focus well on the camera. Um, but yeah, I opened it to do the Optimus fix. Um, I didn't really see it necessary for me to keep doing it. I'll probably transform it twice, and then hopefully they'll just send out an extra piece or something um, to fix it, or I can, request it just in case something does happen to it. But that's enough rambling. I already cut it open up top, so we can take it out, or see what's in. I guess there's a whole box to look at. So we got Omega Prime on the front, and we got Optimus over here, and yeah, like Pound Studio said, the box is massive. Like there's Ultra Magnus, and on the back we got Omega Prime with lights glaring on it. Got Omega Prime and Optimus and Ultra Magnus and Blue Bolt. It's so good. I know like I think it was Thew. He was like, "There's no reason to have like a Haslab have like a box like this, because like you're just getting it in a box. It could have just been the 4 brown box inserts that are in here. That would have been cool. And this is uh, like that. That art there is so good. But yeah, I'm gonna drop the screwdriver. I have both Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus from Transformers already from 2001. I do too. Mine aren't complete, but I have the vehicle modes to compare. Um, so let's go ahead. See, you get 4 different boxes in here. This is all the extra stuff. This is this the instructions? I'm not too sure. Uh, Magnus Prime, and we're gonna go Prime Magnus. I want to. Will, are the instructions in this one, the small one? The Matrix Blade. The Matrix Blade's in this. Okay, I thought it was in this. All right. Yeah, I just need to find the instructions so I don't mess it up. 4 boxes. Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna do it this way. Top box. All right. Thank you. All right, so Will said top box has the instructions, Transformers. Is that backwards for you guys? Can you some Zords? Maybe another time I'll do something with my collection, but tonight, this. Um, I guess this is backwards on Instagram because I'm using my front-facing camera, so that's embarrassing. But yeah, can I flip my? No, I don't want to flip it, and then you guys see my door. Um, but whatever. You guys know what Transformers is. Wonder, does it have the same design and details from the original toys? Well, I'm gonna show you comparisons with at least the vehicles, Jordy, over on YouTube. All right. Okay, yeah. There's the instructions, blue bolts, and then the stage things, or not stage, but the what is it? The what they call it? I don't know. The little things that we can pose the figures on. But I just need these for now. This stuff can come later. Blue bolt can chill in here. I'm excited to mess around with him. Space Bridge. Yeah. See, Will's the encyclopedia because he's not on camera this time, and I am. But we'll go ahead and take out the box for Optimus. Let's set this over here. Takes up a lot of space. Optimus is here. Kind of wrapped up how he was, because, like I said, I already took him out earlier, but I put him back in. Well, I appreciate it, Will. But yeah, so it's in here. Out it comes. We got our little vac metal pieces, ears in there. And we gotta take this big plastic off. And Optimus just slides out like that. It had a piece of plastic covering here, but I took it off when I was doing that, and I guess it just fell off again somewhere. So that's okay. And then the little gun is down here. Right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this back in here. And then I'm going to get the ears. Gotta take off all the protective stuff. One second. I got hasty and didn't plug in my phone. Okay. There you go. Now it's charging. Alright. I'm back. Hello, Hawk. We got this piece of plastic covering the head. So that was there to keep it protected. Now it's gone. And then there's some plastic up here that I'm not sure. Probably just bring it off. Gotta keep them safe, Will. Alright. I think that's everything. Yeah. Alright. Vac metal pieces. Those just pop onto the ears. I think they're the same thing on both sides. The ears of the super mode, I should say. Try to do it. See that? So it just goes onto there as I hide it away. I think that's good. Alright. And that just tucks down even more than the original to hide a bit better. Oh, and then we need the sirens to be out. Yeah, that's Tony Taijin. What is it? Kwame? Toradora owning Taijin Kwame? Yeah, there's the truck. Big truck. Big red truck. But yeah, up top I have Zenkaiser through Boomboonger. Boomboonger down there. Might be able to see something in there. Makrovo. Oh yeah, no, this thing is heavy. I was not expecting that. Like the box was heavy, um, but when I took it out, I was just like, it's very solid. Oh yeah, we got put the gun in the secret spot, right? Does it go down here? Yeah, it slides in on the front. Will, do you know why it does that? All right, no one's over there, so all right. Yeah, so we got the. It's easy to hide. It is easy to hide, but so Optimus is they typically have like a normal truck and then a trailer. So give me 1 second. I only know this because I did it with the old toy recently. It can be a like a semi, or like how the semis are, where it's just the front. So it's just like a tricycle. But yeah, yeah, it could be a semi. All we need is a trailer hitch, and then it could be like every other Optimus. But let me put this back together real quick so I can bring in the comparison. Don't necessarily like how this does this because you gotta like panel everything. But won't be a big deal because I don't know how many times I'll transform this thing into a fire truck at least. Yeah, yeah, it's very different. For those joining on YouTube, doing a unboxing of the Hasbro Haslab Omega Prime. Uh, yeah, so we got Optimus here. This is the new one. And then got the original. And I'm only showing them off in these modes because I'm not double transforming these things. But this is the old one. This is the new one. You can see the age on this one. Like I don't know. I think it's funny because oh there goes the spring load. It says Cybertron that way. Like it's very like staggered compared to it. I don't know. Very neat. That's the comparison. But I'm very happy that the new one yeah, has a filter on it, yeah, to show that it's old. But that's it. And then this one has missiles up here. which you gotta do in order, I guess, so they don't hit each other. They don't fire or anything, they're just there for aesthetics. These don't pop out like they did. They're on ball joints too. That's interesting. What is this up here? Molded detail. Yep. While I have this out, these sirens do kind of annoy me. Does it extend? Yeah, it has to. There it goes. You can imagine you're a firefighter. Look how big that is. And then the hose can articulate. Just random things to point out. And yes, yeah. As we know, a lot of stuff on this is very tight and causes problems, but I think it's fine. Yes, Cerebros can sit right here. I'm not finding him. I imagine he's in the box with Blue Bolt. But, yeah. A little extra bonus. He'll be on a picture or something sometime. Or in the review, the actual review that's coming. People on Instagram better be subscribed to me on YouTube. I didn't put those on all the way. The top with the cannons too. Does he? Oh, there it is. I gotcha. Yeah, where else? This also can rotate. That's pretty much it for a truck. It rolls nice. The wheels aren't rubber, or so they're not gonna break over time, and you're gonna accidentally lose them. Which yeah, mine surprisingly, yeah, they're there. Magnus, I lost the rubber front wheels, but Prime, I still got his. I just need to find some pieces to complete them. Thanks, Will. I saw your message on YouTube. All right, let's go ahead and put all this trash away because we're not going to use this box anymore. So get it out of the way. Thanks to me, or thanks to Will, not me. Thanks to me watching Will's stream, I kind of got an idea of how to transform, at least Prime, like off the top. Also, I kind of finagled with it when I was trying to fix it before giving up on that because it was just going to be a whole mess, and I don't feel like bothering with that. So I'm just going to transform it and talk while I'm doing it because the detailed well, yeah, you made it look difficult so I could make it. You made it look difficult so it'd be easy to me. You got all the problems out. Colin's here. Oh, someone all the way from Australia. All right, yeah. So I'm just gonna transform this thing. There's Optimus truck for people that are joining. Before I make him a person or sentient robot. So yeah, these things unclasp. They just fell off, so I didn't have it pegged in all the way. Take that off. We're gonna take this. Like Will, I'm not going to make the battle station because I don't see a reason to. No one cares about that. I'll post pictures with it so we can get that in. Alright, now here we have the Juo Cube. I believe this one becomes an eagle since it's red, or a whale, or a gorilla. One of those. Truck monkey. That could be a thing, right? We want the robots. The robots. Yeah, so easy peasy. It's these things back here. They go. They got like they're inside. It's this gray bit right here. It folds out, prevents this stuff or the panels from folding out. It is the knee pad part. It's just in me to explain stuff. But that's a different part from the original, and then this part is where the eagle head comes out. And then we got our ratchets, got this gun. How did I put that in there? Oh yeah, this slides, right? There we go. Got the guns out. And then this is the problematic part that everybody has. Mine is looking fine after I mashed it a couple times, and the inside looks fine from what I can tell. These things will keep up like this for now. The legs. Get the feet out. That part's pretty similar. The panel's different. And yeah, they have this. What the heck? My fingers are too big for this. You gotta kneel. Heels come out. One's kind of loose. Huh. That's fine. Alright. And then we got chest. I'm gonna do this weird panel thing where it flexes in. I'm gonna switch to YouTube, but I'm still here. Just might be a tiny delay. Okay. Works for me. Instagram is kind of like bothersome to just sit on your phone and watch. But the stream quality is better, I think, so there's that. I love Super Sentai. I mean, yeah, those are Super Sentai. All that stuff up there is Super Sentai. I got some Robo Universe guys over here. Do I have the Ghost Juju Mecha? Just go to my page and look. I post pictures almost every day. But today we're talking about this. This is Optimus Prime. Honorary Red Ranger. Nice. Alright, here's the problem thing with this, where the ab, waist, And I'm gonna do it while I'm watching or looking at it, so bear with me. Alright. Yeah, I honestly like people need to be like smashing this thing if they're breaking it. I don't know how like the chest plate. I don't know that gap. Today is Autobot Sentai. Yes, Autobot Sentai Transformer. Very cool. Put it on the Ranger Wiki. Stat. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh, look at those eyes, dude. Boom. There he is. Optimus Prime, Robots in Disguise, 2001. Thick. Look at that. They are like, why do they make them so shiny? That's so good. The head sculpt, like this helmet's so cool, dude. I don't. His head cannot turn that well. Might just be tight. Um, but yeah, like these eyes, this figure, this feels good, and it's just this, like so far that we've gone through. It's been a half hour since I started, but like Super Sentai, Kaito Sentai, Loop Ranger versus Kaisetsu Sentai, Pat Ranger. I do too. That one's fun. He'd be on the Lupin Ranger side, or not Lupin Rangers, Pat Ranger side. But yeah. All right. So in hand feels good. Like I said, I don't necessarily think like I'll keep an eye on it obviously, but the crack thing is just very interesting to me. I'm not saying that it's not true or whatever. Everybody's got it, but you gotta be careful. It's expensive. Oh, and then yeah, that ab crunch that just forms. We can do a. Really don't get how people are breaking. I know the chest part is tight, but they gotta be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at that. That's so cool. I'm definitely gonna try to get him in some cool poses. Like one of my like actual like people I talked to on the interwebs had it happen to him. So like, I don't know. I mean, because if it's broken on the inside, I'd be able to hear it. Nothing in there. Do a barrel roll. Who is this goofball? Daniel, you know who I am. But yeah, I took off the things so I didn't eat them over while I was making it. Like, I don't know, this guy, very cool. Um, Comparison time. We got DX Robo Universe Daijujin. Someone was asking about Sentai stuff, and if I have Gojuju stuff, this was the closest thing. I buy these too, but like it's almost as big as Daijujin. All right, that Yu-Gi-Oh mat is awesome. Thanks, Zoran. It's from when I went to the WCQ in 2018. It's their Mech Knights. I like it because it has like the rainbow. They're pretty big. They're normal mecha height. Just saying. But yeah, let's go ahead and got this whole clump of stuff to make armor. So this we just need to take apart, I believe. Does this have somewhere? No, I imagine he can hold it in super mode. Yeah, so we gotta go Optimus Prime super mode. Um, just in case, I'll put out the instructions. Alright, so we got Optimus here. That one's Ultra Magnus. I'm gonna go ahead and cover up my whole screen with the instructions. There you go. So you can see now. Because I need to make him big. Oh, I want to see you turn into a giant robot. Giant robot. Oh yeah, we can do the special forms. By special, I mean give him feet, shoulders. Wait a second. Okay, back here is where his matrix goes when he's in this form. The spot on the backpack for the tiny gun and super. Oh, got it. All right, yeah. So we're gonna make him super mode. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother about the shoulder gun things. It's just shoulder pad guns. It's just this mode. Nothing too different. It's just like big rockets. I feel like he had another thing. It's probably just he uses the big gloves in like normal mode in the show, I think. All right. I'm just gonna figure out how to take apart the back half by myself because it should not be that hard. Okay. Okay. That slides instead of clips. This comes off. Those unpeg like that. And yeah, I have all the pieces here. There we go. I got a little crooked there. I know Will got it. Anybody else that's watching get this thing? Deciding or figuring out some stuff. Like the shoulder pads have the Autobot symbol. This one's a lot looser compared to this one. Feet first, I guess. Arms. Oh yeah, arm guards need to be down. Makes sense. Then we need to raise up the waist. I'm just constantly checking whenever I raise it up. Then this part unpegs. Something folds in. What the heck? What the heck? Hold on. I don't want to mess this up. Okay. Here's the waist height thingy. What step is that? Is the waist height only for Omega? No, it's. I see it. Never mind. Ignore me. Oh, apparently you can look at Instagram Live on desktop. Suck it, delays. Okay. I can see how something would happen there. Because, yeah, that was scary for a second. Hello, everybody that's joining. Doing an opening of the Haslab Omega Prime. But, yeah, we got the waist. Now I'm going to put, what is it? Every cowboy needs the boots, needs the boots, needs the boots. I need to stay off TikTok. Right. Yeah. Well, like, I don't know. Like, the way that it slides on is scary. Like, uh, I get having the space there for it, but instead, it could have had, like, space for this to just fit around it and then slide down instead of having to be at that specific spot. Like, that would help, I think. Or, like, wrap around instead of slotting in. Which I thought that's what it did, was it wrapped around, not slotted on. But I'm not a toy designer yet. Alright. Then these. What the heck? Just go like that. Yes. Like, don't understand it. Also, I'm tripping. Boots? What the heck? This heel keeps wanting to turn. Boom. I did it. A foot. Alright. other side. Big feet. You know what that means? Big socks. All right. Big feet engaged. Big feet. Next up, I already took off one of the things. Those just need to be folded down anyway. So I can just take that there. We need to put away his head. That would make sense. Obviously, I don't think that's the order it goes in, but we can put the gloves on next. Ha ha ha! I know I'm a jokester. Play to the crowd, Will. That's all I know how to do. It's not. You guys have no idea how heavily edited my videos are. I don't know how many times I've said in this, but you can only imagine when I'm trying to focus. Do. The easiest part are these hands, so that's great. I got big hands. You know what big hands mean? Big gloves. Which these are big gloves, not hands. I mean, kind of. Huh. This thing's very cool, very cool. How do we put the shoulder pads on? I know how to put them on, but it doesn't matter. Maybe. I recognize the audio wavelength of my UHS when I'm editing. It's that. What are these things? There's this little like. What is it for? Don't know. I guess these have pegs to literally go on either side. Okay. Wasted a lot of time for no freaking reason. Recognize the audio wavelength of my. What's your UHS? Oh, your Us. Same. They're just clips. This one doesn't want to peg in right. There we go. All right, almost there. Yeah, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's it for? Why do they rotate? Alrighty, almost a super robot. We got this part here, and we'll go ahead and oh, there's a clip. Boom. What the heck? I'm mad. I thought you said UHS as like an acronym, not just us. The word I literally just said. Alright, so these line up here. This was always the worst part on the original as well. So who can do this in a first try, please? Please. Alright, what the heck am I doing? That. Oh, that's why I'm putting it too far. Putting it too far back. Ignore me, please. Does it help to maybe have it like that? Elegant. Amazing. I did it. And then neck backwards? No. Why is his neck so long? Is his neck backwards? No. There we go. Optimus Prime, Super Mode! We did it! And that only took us 15 more minutes to get to this point here. Yeah, this is cool. He has some 5mm pegs on his fist for stuff, I assume. Maybe blue bolt. You can do that, Willa. Did you know you can put it on his hand? And then there's the Matrix of Leadership. Fireman Prime. Yeah. I wish I had Boom Boom Robo in 119 mode so I could do that, but maybe in the review to make it, Sentai friendly. So we got the peg back there to store it for now. And then you can have them dude. Oh, I'm dumb. Supposed to be like this. Yes, yeah, yes. Yeah, we could probably get him into a rider kick in this mode. Like, I think it's taught in the door. It does it like this. Yeah! That's how I judge posability is by putting him into a rider kick. Yeah! But I think that'll be it for this prime mode for now. It's Ratchet. There we go. So we can get into other things, like opening his other armor. His other armor, his brother from Magnus. Probably don't have the legs right or something. Waist, maybe? How are you looking down there, waist? Good? Good. Alright. His other, yeah, his other armor, his brother. We got it. Super Mode Optimus. Very cool. Yep. I'm gonna set him on the ground. Or I have a whole mat over here. We can keep it in view for YouTube at least. There we go. There's Optimus. Magnus time. Yeah. Let me get a drink. Drink. Uh, all right. Magnus. This is the blade. Don't need that yet. We need the blue one. This is my actual first reaction to something because I haven't really messed with Magnus. But like I said, I've owned the original one, so here we have this. Does the Autobot logo sit somewhere else? I'll cry. Oh, it's on Magnus. Okay. That makes sense. They did that a lot different. Wow. Also very solid. Does he have bits and stuff hiding in him? Doesn't look like it. We'll see. Go ahead and do up the vac metal. Magnus out of box, how it comes. I was scared. I thought the Autobot logo wasn't going to be included in mine, where I got the special special edition incomplete. Good. Also, I am just gonna let everyone know I am biased towards blue. So, really liked Magnus when I was younger. Then he was also the Vegeta of the show, so yeah. Everyone's favorite when they're an edgy little child. Also, could you imagine like shaking your brother's hand and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna assimilate you now, idiot." No, Will, your car, your poor car. Ooh, more pieces pop off of this. Neat. Optimus. I don't need these anymore. What's on the back? Showing how to combine the thing that I'm doing right now. That's what I need. Look at that. This part popped off. Oops, but I got it on. All right, that is on there. Fixed. Omega Prime's ears will have to wait until I start transforming them because we gotta do the comparisons and stuff. Sitting this here, putting these instructions on the ground. And we got Ultra Magnus, which another full thing. I don't even know what I showed you. That's Omega Prime. That's spoilers. I guess Blue Bolt kind of makes sense to get out here, so I'll get that after we do the comparison because Blue Bolt fits in and on this, so it's part of Magnus. But then also in the robot mode, it fills in gaps on Magnus, which is definitely neat. So but comparison, we got here's the original, and here's the new one. The new one doesn't have Autobot insignias. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry. But yeah, the new one doesn't have the Autobot insignias like the old one on the side. Huh. And this one's yellowed. That was another thing people were complaining about with this, was that the white was already yellowing on theirs. True, yeah. I probably have a car somewhere that I can put in. I have a funny one. I'll grab it. But yeah, so that's the old one, new one, very similar. And carry. About it. Also, yeah, like this one's missing stuff. Like it's missing the rubber on the wheels. It's missing the hands. I don't know if Magnus's head is in here. It is. I know I don't have Omega Prime's hands either. I got these feet, which was surprising when I was doing that. Those on there? They're different feet. Oh, all right. Let me grab something right here really fast. A car, put in Magnus. Another car robot with Turbo Megazord. So I'm just gonna grab Red Lightning. Take them out of one blue car and put them in another. So there we have Magnus carrying Red Lightning. And then car carrier mode. Trap Tommy or TJ. Whoever you want it to be, through toys. These still are not that easy to lock, but a car inside of a car, transporter. Yeah. That's how the Turbo Megazord's made, right? Back to business. Yeah, so Magnus in this mode, unlike Prime, doesn't really have anything else to do besides work with other toys that I don't own currently. So, That's it for that. Turbo Magnus Sword. Yes, yes. All right, let's get Blue Bolt real quick. Yeah, this rubber. Does Blue Bolt fire missiles? There's missiles in here. He does. What the heck? Don't look at this. You saw nothing. Yeah, it's right here. Look. On this part of the instructions. Blue Bolt has missiles. Oh, that's another thing I'm missing on the original. The original Blue Bolt. It's probably in the code. I just didn't see it. Sorry for the noise. Ooh. That's the cool thing about making them this, is that he just comes apart. Alright. There's Blue Bolt. Let me grab missiles under this. While I have this up, I'm not. Oh, those just plug in. Oh, what? That's so pointless. They're there for aesthetic. Where do they go in robot mode? They're on the back. Lame. There's Cerebros. Look at that little bot. Here comes a head. 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 Maybe we'll get Fort Max or whatever his name was in the RID show. Can't remember it right now. Alright, so we got Blue Bolt. Very cool robot. Does nothing too crazy besides be a robot for Magnus to hang out with, because he needs friends. He's lonely. That's how that goes on there. And then for the transformation, does he have a fake little thing, or is it just? Okay, so it becomes armor or backpack and then arms that can go on normal bots. Alright, but I need it. I need him to be the thing that goes up here. Okay, let's see it now. Alright, so we need to take off the arms, just like the anime. Yeah, it's just so we can like man. It's unfortunate that I don't have any of the current stuff, but all the little weaponizer guys can become like a backpack and like other weapons. So I had a bunch of them at one point, but I got rid of those. So we got this. Head flips in. Okay. Legs turn. Like it's cassette mode. Right, and then okay, yeah. Lame that they just plug in to pretend to be missiles. And then we got artillery power, like Artilleritron. Sorry, I'm like in locked in mode right now. Will, I did the same thing that you did and forgot to put on cool little background music. What do I do with those pegs? Does it stay? Oh, it literally shows them folding. All right, so like that, and like that, and this goes over like this. Oh, they do just be listening to Gojuter songs. But feel free to play your own music, anyone that's in here, and pretend that I'm playing it too. Something happened with his leg when it was transforming. Alright. Boom. I did it. Backpack for the car carrier is made, and now it plugs in somewhere. I almost had it. Where does it go? Oh my gosh. Embarrassing. I got them on the wrong sides. There we go. Now it's right, because then there's pegs on the top of Magnus that these clip onto. And now Magnus is complete with blue bolts. Yeah, just has guns up top now. Alright, so that's for Omega. Now I need this side, the top half. Yeah. 3 people watching on YouTube and Will on Instagram. Nice. Alright, magnets. I need to take this back off so we can get them into robot form. Such big guns. Yeah. Also, it's funny because these like never skips leg day. Alright. Blue bolt can chill to the side in gun mode, turret mode, big gun thing. Alright, magnets. I'm gonna try to. This one's completely different, I think, from the original. Like, it looks a lot different. So, yeah. It's, oh, thanks. Is not a sound effect. It's a. What is it? I took a class that taught me that. A space filler. I think these go like this. And then this comes off like this. Boom. Got what else is a space filler? Blue bolts does fill in space. It makes Magnus fill whole. Alright, let's me do the legs first, sure. Alright, so we got that there. That's the seam. These fold in. This goes down. Now, pretty much after we get Magnus into Robo mode, we are definitely combining into Omega Prime, so I can call it a night. Hello, thanks for joining. Going over Haslab Omega Prime, as you can see here. Currently, how do I do the feet? Alright. We got those, and then somehow these come apart. I like that they're like, oh, it just snaps. Oh, it does. Alright, it just snaps apart. Thanks, Will. Then still has the feet that way. These things fold out. It's going to become the waist. That, and they want you to unpeg the thing that you pegged, flip out that part, and then pull down. That's scary too. What the heck? All right. Ankle pivot. Next one, easier because now I know. Thought I knew what the, oh, I got to peg, flip, then pull, then pull down, fold back, then clip again. Boom. Then these combine to make his groin. Ultra groin. We got the legs. Legs. Alright. Next. Anybody that's wondering, a full review is coming to the channel. Make sure to subscribe, where I will go into the transformation in more detail. I am just playing with this toy and getting to the final product quickly after going through different modes. Put that. There's these little blue parts here. That pulls up. Hello, hello. All right. That. One. Do. Ooh. Which one's supposed to go first? All right, so I have it like this. This one is supposed to collapse in. That's scary too. What the fuck? Excuse my language. There's not like a button I press to make this easier. Got that. When it flips, Hello, hello. Right. Got that. But mix in the new Omega Prime, but I guess it's a side effect of owning the Encore version for some bit mix. Oh yeah, yeah, that's fair. I mean, the Encore was just the original, right? Just re-released, or I guess maybe with different colors. Oh, okay, there we go. That was confusing too. It acts like it's supposed to clip in, but it looks like it's bending this part. Something moved. There we go. This is all supposed to do this. Sorry, I went a little non-verbal, everybody. I'm just figuring out this awkward thing. Because there's two sets of pegs that these clip on. Okay, there's this thing these clip on too. Clip and clip. There we go. Got it. Alright. I think that was the toughest part. Now we got his hands. Hello. Almost done transforming Ultra Magnus. Then we'll get to the big one. There's a lot of double, yeah. It was very confusing. But there's his matrix of leadership down there. Hello, new YouTube people that are watching. There's so many clips too, like you gotta line up. Which the old one was similar, I think. Alright, got him. Boom. His head sculpt's really good too, and he has the shiny eyes. Like, yeah, so back to the commander class thing too. Like the amount of engineering that's in this compared to like the only other commander that I had was Jetfire, but that was relatively simple. There we go. Ultra Magnus. This is the like I watched this. Can't remember when I watched the '80s movie. It had to have been after the live action movies. Megazord hunting, my friendo. How goes it? Um, but yeah, I only knew like I always thought Magnus and Prime were brothers, and then also in the '80s movie, he calls Prime brother. So like I don't know. It just continued my thought process that they were brothers until later on. We got the knee. Rider kick. Man, I mean, technically, Blue Bolt's this guy's like gimmick, so we might as well armor him up a bit. Where's the one that has the on this side? Yeah, so in this mode, this is how the original did stuff. I just held it. And like attaches. Oh god, we'll do it this way. Why is that so weird? Oh, it's because I have the arms twisted. Doesn't need to be like that. Dropped an arm. Boom. And this is like power blaster mode. Very neat. Then it can Magnus can have a backpack. We'll show off how it does the space filler thing real quick before we move on to our next goal. Pew pew pew. Armpit guns. Alright, so backpack already detached, or not detached, but flipped up. So we need blue bolts. Have missiles out. Legs off. Then we need this folded up like this. Alright, so that needs to be like this. Legs need to be folded up like these. And everything else I will figure out when we go to put it in. So first off, we need to open up the chest and raise this up. And then blue bolt pegs in like so, and goes down to hide away. Interesting. Alright. Should be better. So the body of Blue Bolt hides away under Magnus's head to fill in that gap. And then on the back of the leg, back here where it's all hollow, we take peg inside. We need it to go like that. And then, yeah, so the Blue Bolt's legs fill in Magnus's legs down here on the back, like that. And then the arms do the same thing, or not the same thing, but they also fill in what we need. Like this, and this. This one goes on side. Down it's like that. Oh, return, so okay, like that. It goes in there. Boom. So Blue Bolt's arm go into the legs like that. Like that. So now Magnus doesn't have hollow legs, and then the pegs just peg, or the missiles just peg in a very meh way. like that. All right, so Magnus is done. We're gonna have to take out Blue Bolt anyways when we disassemble Magnus to get him ready for Omega Prime, because that's next. But we need to take apart Optimus as well. So Magnus is gonna sit over here while we take off Optimus's armor bits. I don't need this for now. Fix my tripod. We got 4 people on YouTube. Neat. All right, I'm gonna take apart super mode. Oh wait, I didn't even do the comparison. Here they both are. Very cool red blue. We're gonna combine them now. But I need to get him into the small mode so we can do the handshake thing. All right. I'm thinking about it. I have been switching forward. All right. So yeah, Magnus is gonna sit over here. And Prime getting taken apart. Which I guess while I take the armor off, I'll put the armor in the base mode. That way it looks nice when I have it on my picture setup. Abs are still looking good on Optimus, thankfully. Anyone that's popping in, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube if you want to see the reviews for these. It's the same name as my Instagram. Baka's Collectibles. Maybe I would collect because yeah, you have to start collecting something else. Alrighty. Alright, base mode easy. Go ahead and put that together. But you have a long ways to go. I mean, I have a long ways to go. The Baka's Collectibles, yes, the Baka's Collectibles. Okay. Oh. That's funny. Thank you. Look at this. The forearm cannon on Prime's like super mode has this like articulation here. It just flaps. Alright. That's like that. And it goes on a shoulder pad. Yeah, I was twisting it and I went this way and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to turn it the other way because there's pegs here, and then I was like, oh, it lifts up. Okay, so it's like this. What the heck? Up to 5 watching on YouTube. That's nice. All right. Boom. Boom. Also, this bugs me because the panels are different on each side. Don't like that. Oh yeah, the feet. Need the feet. Magnus legs, peg is like 5 different spots. I got this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just like looking at the thing and I was like, that looks different, and then realized that it is different. Prime, I need you to unfold that. Stupid siren. Alright. It's Optimus next to his brother. While I keep getting this ready. There is the base mode. Everyone's favorite types of modes. Base modes. Alright. Now we can do it on this. No. Beetle battle face. My beetles are up there. And I don't want to disturb them because they're heavy. Um, Optimus, you're my brother. shake my hand. Alright, Ultra Magnus. It's crazy how he gaslit him. Like, we're friends now. Just kid, or you know, we're brothers. Like, we love each other. Yes, Magnus. And then, you know, does the whole thing. One said, I'm not looking forward to collecting. Ah, dude. Hurricane. Um, I mean, you know, I have at least one. And then they kiss. They're brothers, Will. They can't do that. Let me block this out real quick. Right there. Look. Boom. There he is. Thunderstorm Megazord. There we go. Alright. Now we need to. I'll go ahead and take all the blue bolts parts out. Yeah, I'm just missing the samurai star and a bunch of the power spheres. Those are the ones that are going to be a pain to get if I ever decide to complete it, which I imagine I will eventually. Yes, mine broke. So my dolphin is my original, like from when you know Ninja Storm came out, and it hadn't broken in like all those years. I finally decided to start playing with them or taking pictures and stuff of them. After it had been in totes, literally just jumbling around with other stuff. Oh yeah, mammoth. I see them pop up on Mercari every now and then. But yeah, my dolphin broke. Very upsetting. I need to buy a new one. But yeah, I need the mammoth. I need. I need the rhino to go with these guys. Jungle Fury. The rhino's the last one I need for those. I picked them all up after MorphCon because I got really excited after meeting a couple of the actors. Will can attest to that. We're besties. Yeah, great guy. Definitely recommend if you're ever at a con, he's out to talk to him because he's very kind. Unlike the show where he's an asshole. I mean, I both of those are good. I've been wanting to get the Artisan Die Ranger mecha. Um, yeah, I really want those. The Tokuger mecha, I always see those for a good deal on Mercari too. It's just like my brain wants me to complete one thing before I start another, which is good. I need to be spending too much money. Blue Bolt's back. There's a robot. Alright, after I get Omega together, that'll probably be it for the stream, so make sure you're staying tuned. And also subscribe, follow me, everything. Planning to get, yeah. Blue Bolt, balance. There we go. Alright. I shake hands, and then this arm just captures the Optimus. I think. Bear with me. Oh yeah, wait, yeah. Forearm guards need to be up. That's fine. Yeah, I think I want to finish Jungle Fury next. Tracking down a rhino is a pain. Back to this. We gotta get Omega Prime formed. Omega Prime. Ultra Magnus, Optimus Prime. What is it? Omega Prime. How do they say it? The Delirium, yes. But there we go. Got arms on. I just yeeted one of the ears. Well, that's fun. That's fun. Alright. The waist comes off. Like that. 1 second to grab this thing. Yeah. I'm almost done, and then I'll never play with it. I'm just kidding. Then I'll play with it more. Still need to sit off the side. Feet should be easy enough. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get them. Dialect kind of later, especially. Yes, there's so much stuff to do. Like, I mean, Blue Volt can be, you know, Prime could probably hold Blue Volt in different ways too. Borrow his brother's weapons. Right. Got something backwards on this foot. Thought I did it right. That. Oh, that's why it extends. That makes sense. Oop. There we go. Then does the stays back like that. Then that clips on. That's fine. There we go. Feet. But those have to stay like that so they can clip on, right? Yes. All right. 1 foot. Don't like that. There we go. Wasn't clipped all the way. Next foot, easy peasy. Bigger feet. You know what bigger feet means? All right. Bigger feet number 2. Bigger socks. Haha. That's what those are. Almost dropped one of the bigger feet. Front row. That's what I get. Alright. We gotta take this down. Flip this up. Flip the head over. Bring it in here. Bring this down like this. Bring these out. Turn them down. Like so. Turn. Alright, I'll do this while we wait for the actual reveal. Alright, now it's time to Optimus again. We need to put his head away. Bring up that. Everything still seems good. No cracking, no cracking. That's what we like to see. I got the hands on already because I did it how the show did it. And you put the feet on. Feet are the same as Power Links. In Savage Claw mode. I'm going to combine with Wing Saber and Energon, and then combine with them also in Cybertron, and it's the same continuity, but I'm going to act like it's the first time I've ever combined with them. Our worlds are in danger. Okay, there. Yeah, you you did say that, Will. There's a lot of leg clips. How the fuck? Right. 1 foot on. Got the right foot on. We must collect the Cyber Planet keys. Vector Prime, Optimus Prime, or not Bumblebee. Hot Shot, Red Alert, Scattershot. Boom. Legs and the hands. We just have one final piece to combine. And it's this thing. Will, was your head wobbly if you're in here? So weird. Like, I don't know, wait, it lasted. Yeah. Well, it's also on like a ball joint and then it slides too. But regardless, I messed it up. God damn it. 1 second. There we go. Better. Now they've truly combined. Omega Prime. Optimus Prime, Ultra Magnus combine, Omega Prime. Oh, does the chest? There we go. Now it's even more finished. Because I actually clicked the chest in. I did something else wrong, I think. Uh, I did. I did. Alright, 1 second. Yeah. This is supposed to fold up, I think. Yes. There we go. Woo! Omega Prime. There you go. Epic. There's some little bits and bobs, but you got the gist of it down. Yeah. Like, I don't know, it felt like it combined better on the chest when I had that thing down. Now it's less flush. But, you know, this is a first impression, so it doesn't need to be perfect. But, you know what does need to come out now? Blue Bolt needs to go back into a little turret mode real quick. And then this. Oh no. Boom. Then we got blue bolt up top, some extra artillery power, and then wherever the small there it is. And the actual last thing. Before I go Betty bye and be done with this stream. Omega Prime. We got the thing that sold everyone on this Haslab. That no, the Transformer, it's not the coolest thing in this set. Why would that be the coolest thing in the set? The coolest thing, of course, is this sword. The big sword. Boom. This is a dagger for me. Go weapons could never. And then it just holds it. Some way, somehow. Boom. Just like that. And we have Omega Prime, everybody, with the big Matrix blade. That's it. Still looks bigger than the Tegasword. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Tegasword and the Wolf de Caliber, baby weapons compared to this. But that's so cool. Can't wait to play with it before it goes on one of the shelves somewhere to stay safe. But yeah, that's been it for this thing. We have there we go. There is a mode. I don't. Is it in the instructions? Like, or no, they're gonna come out with it when it's officially fully released. There's bigger mode combining them, and then also I still have the gates that I need to go over. So yeah, that's been it for this one, everyone. Thanks for coming out. I had fun doing my first ever live stream. Also now, face reveal. My collections behind me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe to Baka's Collectibles on YouTube. Um, or else we'll attack you. But yeah. Alright, stopping the stream on YouTube. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Will.